What's up everyone, it's Arcadenaut here and I'm here with my newest fighting game video concept. Playing 100 matches with a character from a fighting game and then sharing my experience with you guys. Before starting with today's character Badguy, let me explain how this concept works. So based on the polls I share on my Twitter profile, YouTube community page or my Discord channel, I filter some of the characters that I would accompany me. I will try my best to share my daily progress, my win rates against other characters, and maybe it might help newcomers as well to try different characters or just motivate them to play competitive matches more. Starting with Guilty Gear Strive, I might also adapt this concept to Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, Grand Blue Fantasy vs Rising in the future, and so on. Of course, you can give me recommendations, advices, anytime or just share your thoughts. Well then, let's start with 100 matches with Badguy then, shall we? First things first, if I were to give a background for you guys, I have started playing Guilty Gear Strive on its launch day but had lots of breaks in between. Always wanted to give it the attention and care it deserves, but I had difficulties finding a main character and also had difficulties to motivate myself to play more. I have always wanted to main chip Zenith but had difficulties playing it, to be honest. And I used to play Badguy during the launch month or so. That means I had to practice Soul's basic, fundamental bread and butter combos and some of the set play moves again. And once I felt ready, I started doing quick matches from the 4th floor. First up, against Ramletal, as I went with 1 win and 2 losses against her, followed by Baiken, had me eating dust with a clean 3 losses. And Johnny wasn't any easier, as with 2 wins and 4 losses against 2 different Johnnies. With 25% rate, I have fallen to the depths of the 3rd floor. But you know what they say, gorillas always climb back. My journey in the 3rd floor was not even long. With 6 win streaks, I found myself up in the 4th floor again. But I wanted more. I needed more of this forbidden gorilla power. It was evident that while Sol was a powerhouse, each character brought their own flavor with the 3.0 version. Playing against Kai felt really fair and square, and I felt like a true king of the jungle against Milia by beating her with 2 wins and 1 lose. As my 4th floor journey concluded with 3 wins and 2 losses, I moved up to the 5th floor, probably because of the 6 win streak I had with Zato and Jacko back in the 3rd floor. However, the 5th floor was a battlefield, a hell that would help me to master the ways of Gorilla. And in summary, with 23 matches that are 12 wins and 11 loses, I moved down to 3rd floor first and went back up to 4th and 5th floor. As for the final matches of the first day, I lost twice to Bridget, won once against Testament and then dominated another Jacko with 3 win streaks, and therefore concluding the first day. I guess it's not bad for a new Soul player, huh? As a matter of fact, I've never played Guilty Gear Strive competitive matches this much in one day, but I know these are just rookie numbers. But this just meant that you are hereby witnessing the birth of a true gorilla god. With fire in my eyes, I stepped onto the 5th floor. A lot to learn and a long list of opponents to dance with. I was itching for a fight, but I was sure I belonged in the 5th floor with Badguy for the time being. And of course, without a doubt, there were a lot of matchups that I needed to learn with Badguy, and those were certainly against Happy Chaos, Chip, and Baiken. I think my overall win rate against Baiken is just 0%. As I started my 2nd day journey with 1 win and 1 lose against Ramletal, my 5th floor experience was, I think, pretty decent, with ups and downs, and there were times that I was just felt good and satisfied with my performance even. Winning against Happy Chaos with 2 wins and 1 loses, but also me losing against Johnny twice and then Eno with the same outcome as well. Although I was stressed about falling to the 4th floor, around 33 matches my win and lose rate were neck to neck, with 17 wins and 16 loses. And when I reached 46 matches, I had like 25 wins and 21 loses. Pretty decent if you ask me. However, I guess my mental started to fade away around that time, as I finished that day with 57 matches with 27 wins and 30 loses. And I think the frustration I have fighting against modern players of Asia region in Street Fighter 6 kinda caught up with me. My last 3 matches with Johnny, Sol Badguy and Ram Latal were all in loses, me playing quite recklessly and literally giving free wins around. At least I was still in 5th floor. To be honest, I was dissatisfied with my last performance of the second day. So I decided to fully complete the combo and the set plays that Combo Search menu offers. However, before that, I wanted my daily adrenaline. I found myself face to face with my 29th rival Sin Kisk. Little did he know I came to win. Moving on to another player with Mei as my 13th adversary. I figured it was time for me to revisit Sol's repertoire and refine some set plays, ensuring my Gorilla God was primed for the battles ahead. And of course, veteran players are already familiar with these set plays and stuff, but you, dear newcomer, hear my words. These combos and set plays, as a matter of fact, indeed really useful. You might not be able to do these inputs 100% correctly at the beginning, but at least having an idea how to connect your moves, how to pressure your opponent will help you a lot. Will make you enjoy fighting games in general as well. Wait, where was I? And right after that, Brigitte was next, but this was something like tribute to Gorilla Gods after all. Either my practice finally paid off, or Brigitte was just having a bad day. It was a clean sweep of 3 wins. But don't get me wrong, I still find Brigitte fun to play against, as they have one of the best mix-ups of Guilty Gear Strive. However, I smelt the game. And although Big Boy Potemkin entered the scene, and not once but twice did he send me packing with a score of 1 lose, I was on my way to 6th floor. As if to add salt to the wound, Happy Chaos joined the fray, giving me a taste of defeat yet again with another lose, and right after that, Kai was next. And this was where the balance restored, where Gorilla was right to present its dance of aggression, leading to a tight score of 1 win and 1 lose. With 64 matches in, I had 33 wins and 31 loses. But the universe was done throwing curveballs just yet. Brigitte returned for a rematch, besting me with 1 wins and 2 loses, and then Nago appeared once again, handing me 3 matches of defeat, but as they say, after the rain comes the banana to harvest. I bested Milia with 3 wins, and against a Mei that I would have 5 win streak again, securing me a way for the 6th floor. I reached 80 matches on the 3rd day with 42 wins and 38 loses on 6th floor. And I had 20 matches left to finish this journey and maybe to reach the 7th floor. The saga continues and the Gorilla God roars on. However, I started to feel a disconnection between me and Sol Badguy, as if he was not the character that I wanted to main and invest my time on. It was my last day with Sol Badguy. 20 matches remaining. I would either rise up to the 7th floor, remain on the 6th, or fall down to 5th. I knew I was done with Sol Badguy, and this feeling has also affected my gameplay and my focus as well. So to be honest, I wanted to be done with the remaining matches and either move on to Street Fighter 6 or to my next Guilty Gear Strive character. To be honest, and I kinda did. I kinda started doing 100 matches in Street Fighter 6 as well, but I can just wipe the state clean, all the footages and start anew. So if there is any character you want to see in this concept, share it with me, either by the comments below, through Discord channel or Twitter as well. Also, don't forget to join my Street Fighter 6 club as well. We can do battle hub matches and stuff. Please, I'm so lonely. I live in Japan all by myself and can't form friendships with these people. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty Gear has got no rhythm, though it's easy to pretend I know you're not a fool. My 43rd rival was Baiken with Another loss again, marking my win rate of glorified 0%. And guess who was next?
Guess who's back?
It was Nago, marking my 0% win rate against Nagaryuki and Baiken with Soul Badguy. As for my last Chip Zenith matchup and my first and last battle against Badman, both of the battles felt more balanced, each ending with a score of 1 win and 1 lose, resulting in a 33% win rate against Chip and 50% against Badman. To be honest, I felt like I needed to improve and learn more about the matchups in 6th floor, since nearly all of my battles on the 6th floor was 1 wins and 1 loses. And those were Kai Kisk resulting in a 40% win rate, Brigitte with 60% win rate, and just around I was about to do my last matches, it was a mirror match that would glorify my gorilla tendency. 2 gorillas fighting face to face for their reign. And there, I think by the last game, I think I reached a new level of Soul Badguy gameplay. I think I did something only a true Soul Badguy player could do. Finishing the match with 3 wins, and to be honest, I thought I was gonna end my journey on 6th floor. The very last match of 6th floor was against Testament that dominated me around the most of the match, which I turned around with a lucky Dragon install. And with that, I saved my record on my PC, not expecting that I would go up to the 7th floor. Not gonna sugarcoat it in any way, I had only 2 matches on 7th floor against Kai Kisk and Milia Rage, as Kai destroying me without any difficulties, and I nearly had Milia Rage around the 3rd round, but my journey ended with a lose, resulting in a 72% win rate against Milia. Pretty good, I would say, I guess. And there you have it, my 100 matches with Soul Badguy, where I started from the 4th floor, dropped the 3rd and climbed up the 7th floor in 100 matches with 51 wins and 49 loses. And with the next character, I will continue from where I left off, meaning that I would get dominated and fall back to 6th or maybe 5th or 4th floor with a new character. I learned lots of matchups, beginner's guide for how to gorilla, but most importantly, I had fun. I really had fun doing this challenge and can't wait to continue on my next character that would either be from Guilty Gear Strive, Sapphire 6, or maybe, just maybe, from Mortal Kombat 1. Share your thoughts, share your suggestions, and tell me what you want to see next. As always, thank you for watching today's gorilla content. More will soon to come, stay tuned, and never forget to feed your inner gorilla.